So this hollow mountain walk starts off deceptively easy actually, up this kind of tourist track. It's pretty specky and gets progressively harder the further we go, if we get to the top. Alright, so we're into the rocky stuff now. Oh, there'll be a bit of shaky footage on this. I'm using my camera, my phone camera, not my GoPro. It could be by the lug of my trekking poles, which I use as the selfie stick for the GoPro. I was telling Joe, the one good thing about this walk is it basically gets progressively harder the further you go, so you can always bail out and just go back to the car if it gets too scrambly. Yeah, they're braver than me. So we're making our way. We're up the first scrambly bit. Joe actually injured a toe yesterday, so it's not ideal scrambling up this rock with a sore toe. So that's why I'm saying there's no guarantee we're going to get to the top today. We'll see how we go.
Can I qualify sore? It's swollen and probably sprained.
Probably sprained.
And it happened 2 days ago and I've had to ice it. So it's not just a little stub toe here.
So we're just heading up to a ledge up here now, where it gets a bit easier for a while. So we're almost up on the top of Hollow Mountain, well, the main Hollow Mountain walk. That's the Taipan walls over there. They're one of my favourite spots in Victoria for photography. Behind Joe, in the distance, is flat rock, which does look pretty flat from up there, but when you're walking up it, it doesn't feel that flat. I'll give you the mile. See that big expanse of rock over there. Mount Zero is just around to the right. Alright, we've made it to the top of the tourist kind of walk, a shorter walk. It's looking pretty specky. That's Mount Zero in the distance over there. And there are olive groves, those trees. There's I don't know if you see the bloke down there, there's a bloke on a ledge. He's on the side of Hollow Mountain. You've got to climb up through the mountain. He looks a bit confused. I think he's come over from Stapleton. He's trying to work out how to get down. So there's a traversal on that ridge line over there to the high point, Mount Stapleton. It's one of the best walks in Victoria, I think, but it's pretty scrambly. So we're dropping down, back down to the cave, which gets you into the inside of Hollow Mountain. I'll probably jump up for a quick squiz. So this is one of the caves up on Hollow Mountain where the boulderers get in. What they used to get in, I don't know, they've changed the rules up here. I don't know where you're allowed to rock climb and where you're not, and so there's all sorts of different rules now. Even on walking, you know, anything you have to use your hands, I think they class as rock climbing now. Well, I mean, this tourist walk up to Hollow Mountain, we're definitely using our hands. So I don't know how it all works. So the orange cliffs on the right of screen are where the tourists look at is in Hollow Mountain, what they call Hollow Mountain. This slab of rock here on the left is called Echo Block, and that's how you climb up to the inside of the old Hollow Mountain walk that isn't promoted anymore. I'm inside what they call Echo's Block now. Joe's going to wait out in the sun. I'm just about to shimmy through that little gap there, and I'll give you the news. I'm not going to be videoing it with my phone. Take everything I've got to squeeze my ample frame through that. Alright, well, I've got my my fat ass through that. Now I'm in the guts of the mountain. Now we can just climb up. I don't know if the video's going to work. It's all pretty easy through here. So this is probably the scrambliest bit on the inside of the mountain. So this is the classic window in the rock shot, I think most people take. It's probably better if you've got someone to silhouette. So I'm just going to walk across that little bridge there. Oops, trying to get my finger in the photo. And then once the camera adjusts, you'll see the taipan walls again in the distance. I scramble out onto this ledge and then climb the rest of the mountain. So I'm on the outside of that Echoes block now. This little ledge bit here, you're going to scramble up this rock up to the top. And this little scramble here is probably the dodgiest bit. It's pretty steep. There are some handholds. The trouble is, there's a small ledge that I'm standing on, but then it's air. After that, you won't be coming back if you go over the edge there. So, once again, I'm going to put the camera away because I've got to be a little bit careful. Successfully up the ledge. Now it's just a matter of scrambling around a bit. I might go over to the first ravine. I'm not going to jump across it today. Scramble like that. Okay, so I'm up at where I'm going to turn around. That's the first ravine. You got to kind of get across if you're heading over towards Mount Stapleton in the distance. But I've got Joanne waiting for me back down a little bit, so I'm going to try and hang around. And that's the tourist kind of peak over there. I love this place. So yeah, it's Mount Zero. This is me kind of getting off Echoes block. And there's Joanne down below me. Gotta find my ledge. This is my ledge. So this is the bit that you don't want to fuck up, really. There's a long way down. Where's the handholds? Where's the footholds? This is probably the best bit here. At least if you slip, there's a little bit more ledge to kind of pull yourself up on. It's hard to get enough of this place. So I'm sitting in a caravan park at Dunkeld. I'm about to start the Grampians Peaks Trail tomorrow, and realised I didn't do an end video for that Hollow Mountain walk that I did with Joanne. That walk was about 3.5 k's from memory, and I climbed about 189 meters, I think it was. It's a good walk. I don't know what the legalities of the whole situation there are now at the moment, because the bit where you go up Echo's Block is not promoted by parks. It's kind of find your own adventure up through the middle of the mountain. I've been doing it for years, probably 30 years I've been going up there at least. But parks have cracked down on off-track walking and any walks that use your hands. So anyway, I did it today. There's no one to stop you. But it's a little bit. You'll have to just use your own judgment on that, and what the current regulations are saying, and whether you're allowed to do walks that kind of you have to scramble up rocks. The rules seem to be changing by the week. Anyway, it's a great walk. It's one of my favourite walks in the Grampians. All right, I'll touch base soon. I'm off on a big walk. I'll be walking the Grampians Peaks Trail starting tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get some good video on that, and I'll catch up with you guys later on.